I promise I'm not trying to become the live-action One Piece channel, but news just keeps coming up. Now, granted, today's news isn't as good as yesterday's video, which, if you haven't seen yet, by the way, check that out when you're done with this one about Season 2. But no, this is, of course, about the culture war side of things, because we can't even have a good first time ever for America, basically, live-action anime adaptation without the culture war being dragged into it from both the woke and the anti-woke. So, yeah, let's go ahead and cover this. Just know some insanity is about to follow. Welcome back to Words of Paradise. I'm your host, Leon Idol, and hey, more live-action One Piece talk is always cool with me, especially if you guys on either side of the aisle, if you're watching this, learn something new. Now, first here we got a tweet from Lethal Lightning. Netflix doing Netflix things. Motherfuckers telling me it's broke the curse of Western live-action anime adaptations. And then he shows a race swap character. Now, I'm going to break the news to you, Lethal Lightning, because I'm tired of this narrative being thrown around. Something having a race swap character does not inherently make it woke or bad. We are talking about a character here that is effectively a side character. She's in the show for 2 episodes. Who cares if they race swap a character that's been in this, that's only in the show for 2 episodes and who really isn't all that relevant in the grand scheme of the massive overarching story of One Piece? And that's effectively what I say here. I'm gonna say the obvious. One race swap side character that appears in 2 episodes is no big deal. Move on. The anti-woke are sounding the exact same as the woke with each passing day. Because why is this worth freaking out about? Why are they throwing such a fit? Why are they in such a tizzy about the fact that a tertiary character was race swapped? Also, I don't think you guys know, just like I was saying in my Starfield video, what woke actually means nowadays. You know, woke is when you put ideology first. Woke is when you sacrifice story, when you sacrifice character to push a message. There's no message being pushed when one single character in the entire 8 episodes of the show is race swapped. I'm sorry, it ain't a big damn deal in that regard. Now, if they came out, if this actor, or even if Netflix was talking about how they wanted to add more diversity, more representation, yes, that would be woke. If this actor came out and they were in interviews, first of all, this actor's not gonna be interviewed because they're barely in the show. But if they came out and they were talking about how progressive it was and how important it was that little black girls get to see her in the One Piece journey, in the One Piece story, and it's so, yes, that would be dumb and annoying and woke. But just casting her and moving on is fine. We didn't see any media news storm about it. They didn't Rings of Power this shit. There wasn't a problem whatsoever. But it's not just the anti-woke side of things. While yes, I do think the anti-woke is throwing a damn fit over nothing, it goes for the woke side too. Here we got my boy Hypnotic. Now Hypnotic, as you guys know, friend of mine, I love the dude to death. I'm on the Saturday Night Hypnosis show, his Saturday Night podcast, tonight. So if you're seeing this before 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, I would go ahead and watch us at that point because it's going to be one hell of a show. But the point is, he released a video talking about live action One Piece, and this is what one of his comments was. There's a lot of conjecture on your part. Oda is a liberal socialist. Look it up. Full stop. I don't care. I don't care what Eiichiro Oda's politics are because he doesn't publicly talk about them. He doesn't force them down your throat in his material, and that's the most important part. I could not tell you what Eiichiro Oda's politics are simply by reading One Piece. Does One Piece have a lot of progressive themes to it? I mean, sure, it also has some capitalist themes to it as well, depending on what angle you want to attack it from. I just read it because it's a fun shonen pirate story, the likes of which is similar to Dragon Ball Z or Naruto or any other story in that same relative genre that I enjoy. So yeah, I don't care about his personal politics. Believe it or not, good writers can write shows or write books or write anime or write manga or write comics or write anything that doesn't involve their own politics. It may not, and Eiichiro Oda has been a very intelligent individual to not really talk about his publicly all that much. Yes, maybe he is a liberal socialist, and if he is, fucking whoopee. I don't care. I don't think anybody really does. So her just jumping to, oh, he's a liberal socialist, therefore One Piece must also be liberal socialist, completely undermines his actual writing talent. But I say she, God, who knows, this could actually be a dude. It will never be on the side of right-wing chud shitheads. Well, really, because I know a lot of right-wing chud shitheads that have really been enjoying this show purely and simply because it is following the source material. Because believe it or not all right-wing chud shitheads, as she so aptly puts it, are like Lethal Lightning here. The vast majority of people I know have really enjoyed this show and have not seen a hint of anything woke in it. And if they are, they're really looking for it because they want to find some way to attack this from a culture war angle, instead of just letting us all have this nice thing, the absolute rarity that is a well done live action anime adaptation. Also, everyone I know that's woke loved the show. First of all, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with woke people liking One Piece. I'm so happy that everyone seems to be loving One Piece. Almost everyone. You've obviously got your fringe individuals on either side, but for the most part, everyone is enjoying One Piece. It's because that's a testament to how well made it is, that it just follows the source material. It's not like only woke people like the source material, only woke people like the manga, only woke people like the anime. It doesn't get to be the best-selling manga of all time if only one demographic likes it. The fact that it appeals to so many people shows that it's well done. So yeah, who cares if woke people love the show? That's a good thing. Woke people and these right-wing chud shitheads both love it. That means it's done right. It actually has mass appeal instead of alienating and dividing people. Kobe's actor is a failed female to male trans because trans man is a man. Well, first of all, no, trans man is not a man. Trans man is a woman who is pretending to be a man, cosplaying as a man, if you might, if you will. In fact, Hypnosis is the same thing. A trans man is a woman in man face. Ding, 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 hits the nail on the head, but why even bring up Kobe's actor? They're over here talking about Eiichiro Oda's politics. What does the fact they cast a female-to-male trans actor have to do with the show? And that's what I want to get into last. This article right here. One Piece fans are loving live-action Kobe. Trans actor Morgan Davies is a breakout star on Netflix One Piece. And you know what? There's probably going to get covered on Saturday Night Hypnosis tonight, but I'm going to say my piece right now about this. I don't care. The actor did a good job. They did great. They acted just like the character from the source material. In fact, I think that this is one of the few things that the show did better than the anime or than the manga, because in the anime and manga, all this development that you get for Kobe happens in flashbacks way later on in the story. But now we get to see that being done in real time, and I like that. I think it makes a nice parallel journey for Kobe and Luffy. I think that was a really well done thing, and I'll be honest, until this article, I didn't even know that actor was trans, nor do I care, because Netflix didn't get on a pulpit. It didn't talk about how amazing it was for diversity. They didn't talk about how they were breaking the glass ceiling. This actor, Morgan Davies, didn't go about YouTube and Twitter and all this talking about how important it was that the character of Kobe was trans, because here's the dealio. Kobe isn't trans. Kobe a dude. The actor might be trans, and that's fine. That means an actor is doing what they should be doing. An actor is doing their job and acting. This trans individual in real life is acting like a completely normal dude. And you know what? I'm kind of glad they got a trans actor to play this role. Because let's be honest, Kobe a bit of a soy bitch, bit of a beta male. So if it takes, a trans female to male actor to play that level of soy or that level of beta, by all means, A+ casting, I think you did a great job. Morgan Davis is making a huge flash with his portrayal of Kobe on Netflix live-action adaptation of One Piece. As the best-selling manga series of all time, there was a lot of pressure to bring One Piece to life at this Netflix series. Thankfully, the LGBTQ community is represented in this series with the casting of Davis Kobe. Who cares if the LGBT community is represented in this? No one was asking for that level of representation. If you need to see yourself represented in everything, you are the problem. If you cannot kick back, relax, have a beer, or I don't know, a queer beer like like a hard seltzer or something, and enjoy One Piece or some other form of media without seeing someone who likes to smash the same sort of genitals as you are the one with the problem. I ain't got a damn issue with the fact that this trans actor is playing the character. What I do have is an issue with outlets like these making a big deal out of it, because it's not a big deal. Netflix didn't make it a big deal. The actor didn't make it a big deal. Nobody should. It just so happens that that's the case, and shouldn't that be how it is to begin with? You ain't nothing special. That's the problem we're in. Everyone wants to be special so bad that they're losing, that they're grasping for any straw to be different, to be special. Really, that used to be like, what, 0.7% of the population or something like that? So remind me again how you're special if now it's like 50%, because that's what you're trying to make it. Oh, every single other character is gay or trans or whatever. Prior to One Piece, the trans actor had already appeared in projects such as Evil Dead Rise, The End, and Blaze. I just watched Evil Dead Rise a couple days ago. Holy shit! I didn't know it was originally a chick in that movie either. It's the one that plays the blonde son. Huh. Interesting. Well, what do you know? Now that all 8 episodes of One Piece have been released on Netflix, fans are raving about Davis being a breakout star on the show, given the One Piece is smashing records on Netflix. It's even more meaningful that a trans actor is playing such a significant character in the series. Now, hold on. It is not more meaningful, because the character is not trans, and no one would know the actor was trans if you didn't go on shouting it from the damn rooftops. That does not automatically make it more meaningful, because according to you, people, there's supposed to be no problem with being trans, no problem being gay. We want to be seen the same as everyone. Really, because normal people don't go about shouting how they're straight or shouting how they're, normal or whatnot. If you want to be treated the same as everyone, you should act the same as everyone, which would mean not going about talking about how meaningful it is that because you like to cut your dick off, or in this case, I guess, have one sewn on, that all of a sudden it's important that you're in this anime adaptation. And also, Kobe is not a significant character in the series. I mean, the TV show, the live action show, did make Kobe a more significant character. I don't think they did that because of the trans actor. No, I'm sure they had this in the script long before they cast a trans actor, and so there's no more significance there than there would have been prior, or if it was, cast by somebody who was, again, normal. And then, of course, we got a few tweets or X's or whatever talking about it. Couldn't help but feel the scene where Kobe and Garp are talking about how Luffy was always a pirate, was a queer trans allegory. Garp couldn't set Luffy on another path because being a pirate is who he is, and is that really so bad? No. That was not a trans or queer allegory. How desperate are you that you need to absolutely see everything in life as being validated towards your weird mental illness or more than likely fetish? That's what it boils down to. This was not a queer or trans allegory. It never was. It never will be. You're reading between the lines because, let's be honest, you got something messed up within your mental and you think it makes you special. It doesn't. It's the fact that Luffy's a pirate. He's always been a pirate, and he will never be what his grandfather wants him to be. Move on. There's more to the show than just everything. Also, what if the character wasn't trans? What if the actor, I'm sorry, not the character, because the character's not trans. What if the actor wasn't trans? Would this all of a sudden still be a queer/trans allegory? What if they just had just a regular dude? What if your boy Leon got cast as Kobe, and I had to dye my hair purple and play in this show, and also shave my facial hair, which I would never want to do. Your boy has an ugly baby face. But yes, if I gave this same speech, Luffy was always a pirate. Is that really so bad? All of a sudden, it's not exactly a trans allegory, is it? But because the actor that plays them is, it's a trans allegory now. Guys, no, that's not how it works. The character is still straight. One Piece ain't exactly known for its, social or political allegories. Just found out the actor who plays our Prince Kobe in One Piece, Morgan Davis, our Prince Kobe. That's so stupid. As a trans girl, this makes me feel so seen. Oh my goodness, you're so seen. Who cares if you're seen? The only thing that matters being seen is the TV show. Do you see the TV show and is Netflix getting those sweet, sweet viewership numbers so we can get a season dose? If so, that is all that matters. The fact that apparently you just found out. You say right here, you just found out the actor that plays them. Whoops. You just found out the actor that plays them is trans, meaning you didn't know that when you watched it. And you must have still enjoyed it because you're over here posting about it. So you enjoyed it not knowing they were trans. All of a sudden, it seems less and less like you needed that representation, because when you didn't know you were being represented, you still loved the product. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. You just can't let us have nice things. And by us, I mean those of us in the middle who just want to enjoy good content because it is so fleeting and rare these days. I don't want these leftist loons who are obsessed with pronouns and this, that, and the other talking all this ridiculous nonsense about queer allegories in the pirate TV show. And I don't want these idiot, like the other individual said, and I gotta agree in this instance, right-wing chuds throwing a fit because some tertiary character is dark now when she was white in the freaking anime. No! Just let people enjoy One Piece. It's so damn rare that we get a good live-action anime adaptation. Do you really need to throw a fit about these things that don't matter? But those are just my opinions. Let me know yours in the comments down below, or let me know on X, where you can find me at BoltTheWord. And please do subscribe. I am a nerdy news channel. I cover nerdy news videos every day, usually twice a day, as long as everything works out properly. And I have now implemented channel memberships. That's right. You can now, for $4.99 a month, be a channel member. So if you would love to support me and the work that I do and help grow this channel, that would be amazing. If you're unable to, I do completely understand, but I appreciate it nonetheless. All that truly matters is that you're here and you're enjoying yourself, that you're watching the video, and that you take comfort and pride in some some other positive emotion out of seeing the content that I've given to you. But if you do want to support me financially, then there's more in it for you. I'm going to occasionally be doing members-only streams, as well as letting you guys choose some of the articles that I get to respond to, react to, record, the whole nine. I can talk about what I know for sure you want instead of just taking guesses at it. But until next time, it's all here in the Nerdosphere, and this has been Words of Paradise.